Hey everybody, it's Andy from Blue Shift Software, and I just wanted to run you through our iPhone app, Scrapbooker. Now, Scrapbooker is great for those who are in scrapbooking and have a ton of equipment and ton of supplies that they want to keep better track of. You know, for when you go to the store, you don't want to buy something twice. So we have on the main screen here 4 options: view supplies, view equipment, about, and help. About and help are just a little bit about the company, and help's just a little bit about the app and some of the more commonly asked questions about how to use it. So let's start out with going to view our supplies. Now these are the supplies I've inputted, today. So we'll see what happens here when we add a new app. We add a new one here. We're rolling through, and you can see there's a whole bunch of options of information we're going to be able to put in. But let's start out with a picture. So new image from camera, and let's take a picture of the item, which is going to be a new razor blade to help me cut with. Alright, and let's use that, and it's going to load it in here for us. So now we have our picture in there, and if we wanted to add a second picture, we could just by hitting picture 2, and we'd go through that same process, or you can pull an image from the library already on your camera. So now we're going to name it, and I'm going to name this one razor. Done. Alright, I don't really need to put a note about this, it's pretty straightforward, but you can add a note and any kind of extra information you would like to add in there about it. Now type, what is this going to be? This is going to be a flat razor. That color, I don't really need to add a color for this one. Quantity, let's add 1. Now I could also add units here. Say I wanted to add, how many blades I had for this razor. I would spell blades correctly the first time. Done. Select, and you select it there. So I don't really have a pattern. The category for this one's going to be, I'm going to select probably a tool, and store. Where did I buy this? I bought this one at Miss Stone's. Okay, so now that we have everything that I wanted to put in about this, including the picture, we hit back and it's automatically saved, and you can see it right there. Now you see I have I have a small list, and I'm assuming you guys will eventually have large lists. But the way to sort things is you go down here to our sort button, hit sort, and now I can sort it by anything that I want that we have put in. And I want to sort this one, right now, all my supplies by what category I have them in. And as you can see, some don't have categories, but the ones that do are organized by category. I have my drawing tools, my adhesives. So that's really nice to do if you're trying to figure out what kind of markers you have or what papers you have. You can sort it by category or by any other thing that you would like. Alright, so now we go back, and I have this, and this is an errant entry, and I don't want it there. So what I do to delete something that's in my supplies list, I swipe over, and the delete button appears, and I hit it, and it's gone. So that's really nice. But also, if I can go back in now, say I didn't have a category for this, I forgot to put it in. We can put one back in there now. So we can go down and choose the category. And I want this to be in paper. And we hit back, and it's saved for us again. So now it's in its proper category. So that's just a little bit about adding a supply using photos and different information. Now if we go back, we can do the same thing with equipment. But the thing with equipment is you're going to find out that you have just a little less options. It's just a little less information to put in, but it's great for tracking those pieces of equipment that you have that don't need all that information. They don't have patterns, that kind of stuff. And this tool is great because it really is going to allow you to organize your supplies and your equipment the way you want. Whatever categories you want, whatever you want. It's what's great. You use it to your extent. And that's just a little bit about Scrapbooker, and thanks for checking it out. If you have any other questions, just let us know.